Vegan Mama Me here, and this is Vegan Baby Nino.
And I'm Bella.
And we're vegan and we know it. We're vegan and we love it. Yeah. Ow.
You want to do it?
Baby do? Bam. And Mia.
Hello.
At the camera. Okay, guys, it's Vegan Mama Me here. Today we're making, can you guess what? Something really good. I'm looking forward to something my little vegan baby loves, and also an ingredient that's in this recipe that my little baby loves. Can't guess? I'll tell you. It's banana blueberry bread. Yeah. So we're going to start out with flax seed powder. We're going to make a flax egg. Alright, so 1 tablespoon. And then I'm going to walk over to the sink and put in 3 tablespoons of water. Be right back.
He said it has a little bit to do with immigration, not with his immediate reaction. But then he added it has a lot to do with being independent from stupid decisions. And he said that word stupid several times. What he's referring to, he was talking about the Iran deal. He moved in all kinds of things in his reaction to that. But part of what he's referring to.
I'm back. There we go. See? That's it. Now we let this sit for about 10 minutes, but by the time I get everything else together, this will be ready. So I'm going to go ahead and stick this in the refrigerator a minute. It seems to chill better or set better when it's in a refrigerator. Alright.
Is superior, is better, is different, is separate and apart, and is more self-reliant. So the parallelism there is enormous. Chris, thank you. More analysis to come because, as I said, it's very fresh. Nice to see you, Chris. Thanks. You bet. Martha.
Next thing, we're going to put our flour. And this is organic. It's organic flour, but it's also unbleached. You never want to get flour that's bleached. You want to get it all natural. So I'm going to use 2.5 cups. Measurements, you know, you need to get almost pretty much exact. Too much. Empty some of this out. You can see me, but I hope so. Let me adjust this camera just a little bit more where things are a little bit better for your viewing pleasure. How about now? Better? Yeah. All right. There we go. We'll even this out.
About the huge also the chaos on the Hill is over for now, but not for long. A sit-in by Democratic lawmakers on
I mean, it doesn't have to be exact, but pretty close. I also like to sift. This is, again, something you definitely don't need to do, but this just makes it light as a feather. So we're going to go ahead and do this. And also, while you're baking, your blueberry banana cake, you get exercise in your arm at the same time. See? 2 for 1. Oh, probably a better way to do this. I always do things the difficult way. Like to do them the easy way, but some reason I don't. All right, go again. I'll work this arm. There we go. And then I'll work this arm too and put flour in the cup while I'm doing this. Multitasking. All right. So we put 2 cups in. Now I'm going to put the half a cup right on. Okay. There we go. All done. Okay. Then we're also going to add 1 teaspoon of baking powder. But first thing first, I'm getting rid of this. Where's my lid? I put it over here. Clean your spot as you work. Don't be all cluttered up, because when you're cluttered, you know, you just can't work that way. Not a good thing. All right, so also I'm going to put 1 teaspoon of baking powder. And I use the aluminum free, reduced sodium. All right, 1 teaspoon. Bam. Uh-oh, getting really low.
First lady thought of was asking to take care of my family. They did come across the cancer treatment.
Also getting very low. I gotta put that on the list for sure. Put another little drop. Because I don't think I got enough. All right, now 1/2 teaspoon of salt. There we go. Guess at this, but it's going to be a half by the time I'm done. Why? Because I say. All right. Nice guess anyway. All right, now I'm going to put 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. So just 1/4. Okay. Then we're going to go ahead and set that aside. I'm going to get another. Actually, what I'll do, I have to melt up my coconut oil. So I'm going to use a clean spoon. And I'm going to put in 1/4. I don't know, maybe I don't have to melt it. It's pretty soft. Usually in the summertime, your coconut oil usually stays pretty loose. And mine is. It's not liquidy, but it definitely is very soft. So let me heat this up a minute. I'm only going to put it on 10 seconds, and I don't want to get it hot. I just want to melt it. Again, I never seen this before. I seen this in a store, so I got it. It was a little cheaper than the other brands. Crisco is a very good brand. It's organic. So, see, we're good. But I'm a little over, so I'm going to pour a little back in.
maybe the reason that Fox News
There we go.
news channel is because you have no problem.
Also, I'm going to.
For the shooting in Orlando.
Oh, got that out.
He said he was pledging allegiance to the Islamic
Get another little bowl.
And you know, the vote in Brexit was an anti-insanity. They've been allowing European Union to force.
And I will mash up two. Well, I think that banana's ready to go.
But you know what? If the humans who were doing this,
I'm going to mash up these two bananas. And then I'm going to add to the bananas, I'll add my coconut sugar, which will be 3/4 of a cup. And I'll make sure that I put my recipe below. Don't want anybody missing out on this absolutely delicious bread.
There's an anti-insanity feeling out there, and it was ridiculous.
And it's pretty early, so the baby will wake up to the smell of this bread baking.
Now, you are immediately shifting this conversation to the debate that we're watching over in the UK right now.
Sometimes he's a little bit of a late sleeper. He'll sleep in maybe till, I don't know, 10 o'clock in the morning, and I don't bother him. He's tired, so I let him sleep and I get my things done.
People want leadership that is using
All right, now we get the mash away. Can you see in there? Yep. I want you to be able to remove these things here. I want you to see as I'm mashing. Can't get it exactly where I want it. Do I have it? I think I do. There we go.
Like you were talking about, this Brussels telling they have to do with their country, and we see the same feeling about Washington and our own. Don't tell us in Texas or in Tennessee or Kentucky what we have to do. We know what our state needs.
You know, my one banana was pretty small, so I think I'm going to go ahead and put just another little piece, about 1/4 of another banana, because I'd rather it be a little moist than dry. Put my oil in.
There's a look at some of the rough riding we're in for this morning.
Now also I'm going to add some nut milk to this, and the nut milk will be I'm going to put in 1/3 cup. Okay, so I'm going to get that.
Receive 50% off dining plans, including breakfast and dinner daily. And go behind the scenes with an all-new Cartoon Network experience. Offer ends June 30th at Atlantis.
My arthritis pain used to make my favorite
I'm coming. I'm here. 1/3 cup. I use cashew milk, but you can use any kind of oat milk or nut milk. Anything you desire you can put in. Okay, then my vanilla will be 2 teaspoons. Bam, bam, bam. Let's get that out of the way. Get everything out of the way that you possibly can. So, I'm going to continue stirring this up. So, you can either use, like I said, chocolate chips in here or blueberries. So, I don't really feel like doing the chocolate chips. And since the baby loves blueberries, we're going to go ahead with blueberries. Alright. Only other thing I gotta add in here is the coconut sugar. You know, I think I'll go ahead, wash this, and measure.
Thousands of workers have been diagnosed with asbestos-related mesothelioma. To compensate those affected, asbestos trusts have been established with $30 billion in initial funding. You may be entitled to financial compensation without ever going to court. Act now. Call 1-800-950-MESO for a free consultation. If you've been diagnosed with
While I'm doing this, watch no little hands come in and take a taste. Let me know if they do.
Fixing your windshield is a big hassle? Not with Safe Light. This family needed their windshield replaced, but their daughter's heart was set on going to the zoo.
All right, we're good to go. Wash that out real quick.
Only Safe Light can fix your windshield.
Get it all the way on the bottom.
With our exclusive mobile glass shop.
Don't want it to stick.
True Seal technology for reliable.
All right.
Service that fits your schedule. That's another Safe Light advantage.
Safe Light repair, Safe Light repair.
Okay. Now I have my coconut sugar. So I'm going to get 3/4 of a cup and pour in
Hurry in for our biggest event of the year.
to the batter. Oh.
Now get a Ford F-Series with 0 for 60, giving you freedom from interest. Plus, for a limited time, get 1,000 smart bonus on specially tagged pickups. America's best-selling trucks.
I'd rather use a little less than more. I just not a big fan of all that sugar. Okay, so well, it's pretty right on. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and pour it into the batter. Yeah. We're almost done. I'm going to have to get the flaxseed out.
You've got that right.
Bam, bam, bam.
Only $11.99 complete and only available at my Bob's discount.
Stir it up, stir it up. Mmm. Smell that. It smells so, so good. Yeah. All right. Flaxseed.
So too is the relationship with the European Union. One final
Turn on the oven.
The European Union will remain indispensable
Thought I had the
partners
oven
of
on.
the United States. So the president weighing in on the statement.
Push 375 for the oven, guys.
From a new golf course in Scotland. We have not yet heard from Hillary Clinton. When that happens, we will bring that to you. All right.
So interesting, right? So we're just minutes away now. The American markets, U.S. markets, about to open at 9:30 Eastern this morning, and investors bracing for what looks like it's going to be a pretty volatile day of trading following Britain's historic vote to leave the European Union. Everybody woke up to some pretty surprising news today. So that decision sends the British pound lower. It went to a 30-year low. It had run up a little bit yesterday on speculation that it's just not going to happen. Supporters insist that their country will be better off.
Who was into the blueberries? Somebody got the blueberries. I wonder who that would have been. My blueberry bandit.
And against big politics. And I'm proud of everybody that had the courage in the face of all the threats, everything they were told, they had the guts to stand up and do the right thing. June the 23rd needs to become a national bank holiday, and we will call it Independence Day.
Well, I have a blueberry bandit in the house because I had some blueberries in there that I picked and I froze. We went out and picked them. But guess what? Somebody ate them. Anyway, that's okay. No problem. We'll just use ones that we didn't pick. All is good. Now really, the best thing to do is when you're adding something to your bread, especially like a blueberry, you should flour it a little bit because if they're not floured, they sink to the bottom of the bread.
France.
So I'm gonna go
Looking
ahead.
at continental Europe. That's really what's behind the sell-off, the uncertainty of it. Yeah, so, I guess my question is, there's been a lot of fear-mongering, to some extent, perhaps, that they were going to need such dire circumstances for,
I'm gonna go ahead and just flour some blueberries a little bit. Just pour a little bit of flour in. Only takes an extra second to do. And they'll be wet, they'll be frozen, so that's good. That means the flour will stick to it.
That could include financial services, that could include manufacturers as well. But make no mistake, the UK will redo deals. And I don't think it will take 2 years.
Okay. So I'm going to put about 1/4 cup. Even though if I need that. Or maybe a half. Yeah, I'll put a half. Why not? Right? Or maybe 3/4. Yeah. Why not? The more the better. That's the way I see it. Okay, so see? Coat them all up. Right? Easy peasy.
So those deals will get done. Yes, you have a period of uncertainty, but I suspect when
all right, we're ready to go. So I'll go ahead and put these back so they don't start to frost.
This is not going to be the dire hysteria that everyone is, the negative people are trying to make it out. I mean, make 3 points for you.
All
We're
right.
just 3 seconds away. You can hear the clapping down at the New York Stock Exchange. These markets are about to start opening up as we get going here this morning.
Okay, everything is
it doesn't matter so much where we open. What matters today.
Ready to go. I just got to mix them together. So I put 1 tablespoon of the flaxseed powder or flour, and I mixed that with 3 tablespoons of water. Then I put 2½ cups of sifted flour. I used organic unbleached. You certainly don't have to sift. I put 1 teaspoon of baking powder. I put 1/2 teaspoon of salt. I put 1/4 teaspoon of cinnamon. I mashed up 2 large bananas. I added 3/4 cups of coconut sugar, 1/3 cup of a nut milk, and then I put in 1/4 cup of oil, the coconut oil, 2 teaspoons of vanilla, and about 3/4 cup of the blueberries. Yeah. All right, so lift this a little bit now, not too much. All right. So now we're going to add our mixture to the wet to the dry. All right.
We will move forward. We may move some jobs, but we are here and we are operating, and whatever happens, we will adapt to it.
All right, guys, looks good. I'd love to add nuts to this, but I really can't because I don't trust the baby with nuts yet. So.
Of course, he's talking about his golf course, but just having him there in a press conference to answer the questions about what this means.
I'd like the texture to be pretty smooth for him on anything that I feed him.
This independence, this will of the people.
All right.
Continue to take hold. The question is for Europe.
Coming along. Get in there. I want everything to mix up well.
Politicians have to recognize that the people are speaking their mind.
Yeah.
Their wages move. They don't like the fact that they're not making decisions in terms of immigration.
There we
they
go.
Have no say in terms of their borders being open. And as a result, it's resonating. And you've seen real change.
probably shaking the camera as I'm doing that.
Much as economic implications here.
But,
You have a market respond throughout the day.
okay.
494 points at the open. Maria, thank you.
Kind of thick, right? Okay, but batter's supposed to be thick. Bread batter's always supposed to be thick. Take a smell. Tell me what you think. The smell is delicious. Okay, let's go ahead and add in our blueberries.
So as you know, the Brexit, Britain exit won by
there we go. Get rid of this.
So that's pretty good. Here's some of the interesting aspects here. People just digesting this and why the markets I think are
so almost done. Don't be impatient, okay? Everything takes time. So give me a second. Don't rush me. There we go.
Because he believes people here in the U.S. want more isolationism and tougher.
I don't really want to add any more flour, so I got to be careful when I take them out. Say not to add flour, just the flour that's on. How about this?
Britain, though, follows Thatcherism. If it goes back to what made the economy under Margaret Thatcher great, and for many years,
see, that'll get rid of the flour.
Less regulation. Open trade with trading partners. This, in the long run, in the next year or so, will be a full-funded radar screen. Yes, we're going to get a lot of turbulence. We're going to sell.
How about this, guys? I'm going to do something a lot easier.
Set up shop there, but
instead of sitting here playing. And no, can't do it into that, can I? No, you can't.
I don't believe these headlines.
No, if I put it in that, too small.
See what stock price long. So
here we go. I'm going to go ahead and pour it in there. How about that? Wasn't that a good idea? See, a little bit of thinking goes a long way. I don't want to shake all the flour off. There we go. See that? Bam. Get rid of all this stuff.
Well, no, I think that the trade war potential certainly is the risk. I mean, that is the risk.
What a mess, what a mess.
I also want to say that most companies and countries want to be doing business with the UK. I mean, let's talk about...
But I don't like his messes. I hate messes. Up there it goes, just in the nick of time. Okay, you went off. I'm not sure why, but I sure hope I record it. I would be pretty upset if I didn't. Okay, so this is silicone. Don't have to grease it. Don't have to do anything except pour in your batter. Bam.
Does Donald Trump take this if he becomes president, still an F, and launches a trade war against China?
Looks good, right? Yeah, yes it does. Okay.
Richard Tice, who's the head of the EU, the Brexit movement here, they did not run.
This has been a lot of fun, actually.
Has run until recently.
Loads and loads of fun today, hanging with you guys and making the banana blueberry bread that we know the baby's gonna love. Yeah, pretty cool. Make sure you get out all or most of your banana bread. And the only thing wrong that I find with silicone, bacon with silicone, is it spreads. So it won't come out exactly like the shape because it'll widen out a little bit. But who says it can't, right? That's fine. It still tastes the same way to me. And to my baby. So then I'm going to take a little bit of brown sugar and pop it on the top. See that? Then I have one more idea. Darn, I hope it works. I don't know. But I have some homemade granola that I made. I hope it doesn't brown. But I'm going to take some of this and pop it on the top. And this has all kinds of really neat things in it. I have my recipe on my YouTube channel. So, you know, go there and check it out. I'll put a link below. All right, looky there, looky there. It's beautiful. As soon as it's done, I'll give you a little taste and you tell me. All right, it's going in the oven. I'm going to put it on this. Pop it in the oven. 350, and we'll be back in 50 minutes. Okay. Ciao, guys. Okay, guys. Here's little Belle. Belle is with me. Okay. Here's. Go ahead. Yeah, Nene is sleeping. Here's the banana bread. Turned out nice. Okay, we're going to take it out. I let it cool down a while. Yeah. Alright. There we go. I gotta get down far so we can let Bella in the picture too. So we're going to give it, I better cut it with a knife.
You know, a butter knife.
That might be logical. Okay, you like the crust of it though, or?
That matters, does it?
No.
I'll eat it.
So we'll give this a taste. Blueberry?
Sure.
Turned out nice. Let's give you a little show of it. Oh, there we go. Oh, you can't see it. Let me show them real quick. There it is.
Here's the middle where she cut in, and here's the piece of bread.
Talk loud.
Here's the piece of bread we're going to try. I'm pretty sure that's it.
Yeah.
And here's where she cut.
Yeah. Okay, we are back. You get here because you're smaller and I can get over here. Okay. Let's give each of us a little slice of something that's...
I'm excited. I'm excited.
You're excited?
Yes.
Okay, turn towards the...
I will try it at the same time. 3, 2, 1.
And we're dedicating this video to my Destiny, who's in Arizona, and baby Carla. Hi, baby Carla. Hi. Okay.
I'll try it.
What do you think?
I like it a lot.
Really?
Yeah, I like it.
If we heat it up a little bit and put some butter on it. Delicious. Pretty darn good. So we got a right-on recipe here.
Yummy.
You guys got to give it a try. Give it a try.
You guys
Let me know. Put your comments below.
Put your comments below.
If you have a different recipe that you'd like me to try,
We'll try it.
put it below. And sorry, trying to swallow. But this is excellent, for real. It's very, very good. Definitely. You couldn't tell the difference. Definitely. It tastes just like a regular banana bread. So, yeah. So, okay. I'm going to talk to you a little bit later. This is Vegan Mama Me, and I'm out. So don't forget though, subscribe, like, comment. Make sure you hit me up. Comment below. Let me know what's going on. Let me know what's happening in your life. If you have any good recipes, I'll get back to you and I'll tell you what, you know, what's going on with us and the kids. So, okay, you'll see the baby very shortly. It must be good. She had another piece. Ow! I just hit my hand. Ow, injury. See? I did. See that? See it?
There's a cut here.
Ow, it's a cut. I hit it on the edge of
What the
this.
heck?
Ow, it's gonna bleed. There it is. Alright, so say goodbye again, guys. Tomorrow you'll see a Band-Aid probably on there.
That's bad.
Ciao.
Look. Right there. Where is it?
Oh, my baby boo-boo. Okay. Bye-bye.
Bye.